Capricorns, welcome to your October readings, my beautiful souls. Welcome back if you're returning, welcome if you're new, and beautiful souls. Let me see, I'm actually seeing it's this one for you. This one right here is your first card. You have Kyanite. Ooh, how amazing. Kyanite has the most amazing energy. I have a couple of pieces here in my room, actually. Wow, this is beautiful. My beautiful Capricorns, if you are on Patreon and in the YouTube members area, I just want to say a huge thank you for bearing with me over the last couple of months when I just have not had the capacity to do extended readings just because of family stuff going on. This month, however, I am doing extended readings. So they will be on Patreon and in the YouTube members area. And I will, anyone that's new to the channel, I'll let you know about them a little bit later and what will be happening in those readings. But right now, Capricorns, let's check out what is happening. So you have the card of Kyanite. Let's draw some more oracle cards for you and see what else is showing for your October reading. Kyanite, overcome fear. I'm seeing this and these actually, and also this one. So we have overcome fear, we have equilibrium, we have navigation, growing of energy, and happiness. This kind of feels almost like a bit of a happy ever after kind of energy. Almost as if there is like a transition to go through during the month of October, where something is overcome here. Whether that is an anxiety or a deep-seated underlying fear or a concern or just a concern about what is going on around you or even what is going on in the world, there's something here that is going to be addressed and you're going to come back into balance. I think there's like a higher purpose as well. You're coming back into balance because this happy ever ending card is around. It's something is coming to you. You're coming back into balance because you are needing to navigate. Well, I'm curious. I think I'll draw your tarot cards before I say any more about the happy ever after ending here, the happy ending. I'm also going to read to you from the book. These cards have really specific meanings, some of them in this particular book. And so I'm just going to read that to you. I'll grab that for you. Kyanite. We have Kyanite. Intuition, ideas and dreams. Pay attention to your intuition and to your dreams over the coming days, for you are being guided towards deeper spiritual understanding and insight. That makes sense. Through this process, much of which occurs on a subconscious level or in your dream state, a rather ingenious idea will surface that will radically change your views on life, particularly your career. Kyanite will help you to ground this idea as you discover ways of practically applying your idea in your everyday life and work. However, do not try to force the process. The idea will surface when you least expect it. Simply relax and allow yourself to be open to new possibilities and insights. Know that they exist already within you in an abstract spiritual form. That's very interesting, Capricorn. Something surfacing. It's very interesting. When I was tuning in with the energy of happiness, this sort of like happy ever after or having a happy ending, it's like there's something to navigate to or to navigate, like an egg to hatch. So this is really interesting. Something that is going to make you really very happy. It's really going to resonate with you. So some idea, it may even be that an idea comes to you that will enable you to move beyond a state of anxiety about something. If you're even just, it could be like a big fear. It could be even just an underlying kind of worry, a general sense of worrying about what's coming next or how this is going to pan out. There's something here that you are processing in October You're navigating through it. And as you navigate through it, something is coming to you, an idea or something very specific, a spark of something that will move you towards it. There's like a change. You're desiring a change in a particular area of your world. Not quite sure what that change is or what area of your world that is in. We'll draw tarot cards and find out more. But there's a definite desire for, I mean, ultimately, just perhaps for greater happiness, for greater equilibrium. And, you know, whether there's a big fear that you're overcoming or something that's less and more of an ongoing kind of anxiety about your current situation or the circumstances you're in, but something is to shift. Maybe there's a fear that you're not going to be able to move further along, or something won't expand. Maybe there's a fear it'll expand too much. But there's something around you, my Capricorns. Let's draw your tarot cards and ask for more guidance and more information. We have the 10 of Swords. If something will actually be completed. And look at the egg that hatches. You see, we've got eggs here. And then this one has a crack in it. Let me just draw more cards. I'm seeing this one here for you. I do think it's this one and that one, and also it's these two as well. Okay, let's see what comes through here for you. So we have the 10 of Swords. Well, this is really interesting. We've got the 10 of Swords, we've got the Queen of Cups, the Ace of Swords. There's your idea. And you take action. Oh my goodness me, there's the new beginning. You've got the Knight of Swords, you have the 10 of Cups, and I'm sure we can get that final card in for you. This is exciting, my lovely Capricorns. I think you see genuine, real movement in some area of your life that is going to bring you happiness. And I think it is literally like a new beginning. There is an idea, almost as if, and it is like while you are sleeping or unexpectedly, you could even be in a space of meditation or like a space of, you know, when you're just walking, or you could even like be in the shower, you know, and something randomly comes to you. There's something arriving, it's when you least expect it, but it gets you out of, I almost want to say for some of you, it gets you out of a bind. See this ivy here? It removes you from a situation where you feel that you are either stuck or it's not quite right for you, but you don't quite know how to move forwards. You get an idea and you're able to take action. And that's the really exciting thing here, Capricorns. Not only does the spark of inspiration, it's like if you weren't sure how to move something forward, something comes to you and it's like, oh wow, I could do that. Or this could lead to this, and then you can initiate something. But I do think there is action on your part. Like you actually do initiate something. I think this idea is clear enough to you to take action. Now it could connect to people, you know, to either a partnership or a group of people or a community. There's a people orientated flavor. It could be that you come up with a solution or an idea that does involve other people. But this is, the 10 of Cups is a card ultimately of happiness. And the 3 of Cups is a card of fulfillment. It's a turning point. So what I'm seeing in October for you, my beautiful Capricorns, I'm not seeing you necessarily reach the end goal of where you're going, but you get the idea, you get the spark of inspiration, you can initiate actions, and you can, I think by the end of the month, you are going to be on track and you'll know where you're going. You know, the turning point has happened. You're back in alignment. You're on a pathway and you know that you're going in that direction. You feel, you know, when you do know where you're going, you make a decision and it really feels right. So you're empowered, you're inspired, you're excited. You know, it feels It's creatively exciting, and I am seeing this move forwards. This is absolutely fabulous. Absolutely fabulous. So Knight of Swords, I think you know where you're going. You have a clear direction by the end of October. And I think you know in your heart of hearts, you know when you make a choice and a decision and you know it's right for you, it's definitely going to be moving forwards. I don't know that you achieve the end goal, but I think you achieve enough of the pathway forwards to really be confident that you've made the right choice, to be confident that this is what you're meant to be doing, that this is the direction, this is the solution. That's the best way of saying it. This is the solution to the next step on your pathway. Capricorn, I'm loving your energy. And the energy of kyanite with you, you can make this happen. And this is absolutely wonderful. So something that has been feeling just, for some of you, genuinely, you could actually be in a fearful situation. And if this is the case, I'm really sorry. But for others, it's more a sense of underlying malaise or underlying sort of, do you know, this is not a great fit and I don't quite know how I'm ever going to move forwards from it. But you come up with a solution. It's this idea and it works, and you know it works, and you initiate things enough to know that this is absolutely, that you basically you're on track. I'm loving the energy of your reading. I wonder if some of you are moving. We've got shells here. It reminds me of the hermit crab in equilibrium. I wonder if you are absolutely moving, navigating. And with this fish here, with the spiky, don't even know if they're fins, but the kind of spiky looking fin at the top. I wonder if you're moving from a bit of a prickly or a prickly situation or a spiky situation, or there's some energy around you in the environment or the people around you which just doesn't feel quite right, and you're not quite sure how to move forwards. But this is what October is bringing for you. Now, I mentioned earlier I am doing extended readings. Now, for every sign, the extended readings for me really are an evolution from this part of your reading. And I try to think with each sign how best to move it forwards. What do we need to know to be of real help to you? I feel, my lovely Capricorns, that I want to know, I'd like to ask about this spark. I'd like to ask about this idea. I'd like to ask about maybe when in the month it comes. I think it might be useful to engage with some thinking about information and guidance about timing, and also maybe how you then actually move this forwards. You know, what can you do to initiate this? I'm seeing so much positivity. It might be quite nice to take a sneaky peek into where this is going as well. But I'm going to ask about the actual circumstances. I mean, for some of you, this could connect to love, to a relationship. There's definitely kind of a people element in this. So I think, but it could be a community. So I'll ask around this. I'll ask about all of these details and see where your reading goes. So Capricorns, thank you so much for being here, my beautiful souls. Don't forget to subscribe and press the little bell icon if you would like to, never miss a reading. And beautiful souls, I mean, truly, thank you. It's a great privilege to be reading for you. I think you've got a great month ahead, Capricorn, which is lovely because there's such a big shift from feeling like you don't know how to move forwards to not only knowing how to move forwards, but also initiating things so you know you are on track with it. So I'm going to dive into the extendeds and get as much information as I can about all of these different areas for you. My beautiful Capricorns, tons of love. I will see some of you in the extendeds. Thank you so much, all of you, for being here. And if I don't see you in the extendeds, I look forward to seeing you for another reading really, really soon.